guys, and welcome back to Vacation Bible Stories. We're on day 3. It's Wednesday, and today Noah's coming to visit us.
Well, you're going to be hearing about a reporter that's doing a fine job taking in all of these animals and asking them questions about what they're going to be doing on that ark. So listen to it real close. This comes from Genesis 7. It's verses 1 through 9 and 17.
Good evening, and welcome to our live coverage of Noah's Ark Red Carpet event. We've been following Noah as he's built this huge boat on dry land. Wow, that really is big. Tonight, with rain in the forecast, two of every living creature will make their way to this gigantic vessel. Let's see if we can catch up with some of the animals now. Ooh, elephants, can you come here, please? Now, I have a question that everyone's eager to ask. How do you feel about stepping into the ark tonight? Oh, so you'd say it's a lot better than getting wet for 40 days and 40 nights? I'd not heard that forecast. What other details do you elephants know about the predicted rain? Really? That bad? I'd heard of widespread showers, but the entire Earth? Sounds pretty outrageous. Where'd you elephants find about this boat, and how did you get invited to climb aboard? And that's all we have from the elephant family, folks. But I think I see some other animals swinging by. Maybe they can tell us more. Good evening, monkeys. I must say, you look quite fabulous tonight. Tell us, why did you come here for this big event? Noah said there'd be cupcakes on board? Oh, that'd be yummy. Well, I'm sure there'll be lots of places for you monkeys to swing. Those monkeys never fail to entertain. Hold on. I think I see some lions making their way towards me. Hello, Your Highness. As kings of the jungle, you must have all the juicy details about tonight's event. Wow, I knew Noah must be a hard worker to build a boat like this, but I had no idea Noah was the most righteous, most faithful man on earth. So, lions, was it Noah's idea to start this enormous project? Noah was obeying God's command, you say? How interesting. Thanks for sharing on your way to the ark. As usual, the lions are in the know. Noah and his family must certainly be special. The lions said God was unhappy with all the bad things people were doing and decided to flood the whole earth. Many of us thought this was some kind of stunt or joke. And speaking of jokes, here come the laughing hyenas. Excuse me, laughing hyenas? Yes, hello. Do you know where I might find Noah? I'd love to speak to the man who hears God's voice. No, I haven't checked to see if the hippos ate Noah. Very funny, though. Do you always joke around like that? I think I'll follow you hyenas on board. I'd like to ask Noah what it feels like to do this huge project and what'll happen to those of us not invited. Well, it's just awfully crowded in that ark. It looks like as though the hyenas are the last to make their way inside. Well, take a look at that. God shut the door. Yes, in fact, I have heard of monkey on a cupcake myself. But before you go and enjoy these sweet treats, what do you monkeys think you'll see inside of this ginormous boat? Amazing! Well, that's it, folks. All the animals are now inside what appears to be a life-saving vessel for a big flood headed our way. Tune in live coverage after the waters recede, and we join them again for exclusive post-flood after-party. Goodbye!
I like water as much as the next guy. It tastes good. It's refreshing. It keeps my plants green and my body clean. But man, oh man, there was a time I had way too much water in my life. You see, God told me he was unhappy, very unhappy. The people in the world have become rather naughty. Actually, they were awful. They were violent and wicked, and God had had enough. So God told me to build a boat. A boat, I asked? I don't even live near the water. I'll take care of that, God said. I'm going to destroy everything living thing on earth. But since you're a good man, I'm going to save you and your family. God didn't have to tell me twice. I got busy on that boat right away. My 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, helped me. It was a huge boat, big enough to be the largest zoo in the history of ever. God wanted me to bring along 2 of every kind of animal and bird, as well as get enough food to feed them all and my family. We left the fish. They didn't mind the extra moisture. Then it rained hard, and it didn't stop for 40 days and 40 nights. When the storm was over, the entire planet was flooded. Eventually, the water began to drop, and finally the boat came to a rest on a mountain. We had floated around for more than a year. It felt so good to get out of the boat and stretch our legs on dry land again. But what felt even better was knowing that God had given the world a second chance. Even though God wanted to start over, God still loved us. Now my family can rebuild our world and honor God in all we do. God gave us all and do over. So that's me, Noah, family man, boat builder, zookeeper, and most importantly, friend of God. You might think I've had more than enough water in my life, but God made water to do lots of good things. Water gives life to all living things. God liked that, too. God can clean all bad stuff out of our lives, and God fills our lives with plenty of good stuff, too. God even made a promise to never flood the earth again. The rainbow is a sign of that promise, and it reminds us that God loves us and gives us do-overs. Have you ever been given a second chance? How did it make you feel to put your mistakes behind you and start over again?